Buff 163 is a marketplace that was forged with small efforts and is now risen as an epitome of success. We will go through their success story and how this platform grew into one of the biggest CSGO marketplaces. Buff 163 has undoubtedly made an everlasting impact when it comes to the CSGO trading scene. This platform has revolutionized how players perceive trading by bringing the peer-to-peer or P2P system to the mainstream player base. Operating as a peer-to-peer marketplace, when an item is sold on the platform, it is traded from the seller's Steam inventory to the buyer's Steam inventory, so this makes it a lot easier for both parties as there's no middle bots involved. But it wasn't always so popular as it is today. Before we continue, let's give a shout out to today's sponsor, Market.csgo. They're a popular peer-to-peer skin marketplace with over 100,000 trades every single day. There's the option to sort by cheaper than on Steam. Listing your items on the marketplace is very simple, and it has a very clean UI, easily showing you how much you're going to be getting when the final sale takes place. For depositing and withdrawing your money, there's a bunch of different options you're able to choose from, and once your skin's sold, you're able to instantly withdraw the funds. They're currently running a 30 glove giveaway that anyone can join through their site, so check it out with the link in the description to start buying and selling skins. Buff was founded on August 17th, 2018 and is now under the operation of Deng Lei, the CEO for NetEase, who's expected to be worth over $28 billion, with the operation headquarters in Hangzhou, China. The P2P trading system, which was adopted by Buff, made skin trading simpler and more accessible for both new and experienced traders. Buff started to see a constant increase of number of users, which has contributed to making this the biggest CSGO marketplace in the world. Before this P2P trading system, traders were at risk of getting scammed each time they tried to trade high-tier items, like having to deposit their items onto bots before they even get sold, or having to manually find buyers, which discouraged many players when it came into indulging in high-tier trading. Buff 163 made themselves worthy as they helped in fueling the liquidity of cost-tier CSGO skins by eliminating the risk factor of getting scammed while trading. Buff 163 proved themselves in June 2022 when a CSGO inventory worth over $2 million was hacked and skins were stolen, more famously known as HFB. Some of the stolen skins were then sold on Buff, and when the trades were reversed by Valve, the buyers had to leave with huge losses. Buff made its presence by reimbursing those buyers out of their own pocket. The marketplace became a reliable source of assigning value to weapon skins, and most of which are in the high tier category. Buff 163 made such a strong impact as the term buff price became a common term in the CSGO trading scene. It became very common for people who never signed up to Buff to ask others to price check their items. Now, traders usually check their weapon skin values on Buff 163 to understand the exact value of their items before they go ahead and sell them. One thing that made Buff the ideal choice of a marketplace was that though there were several high tier items such as the Op Dragon Lore, which are often out of stock in the Steam community market due to Valve's 2K restriction, and when you go to Buff 163, they're abundantly available. This advantage further encouraged players to rely on Buff to accurately price check their CSGO items, especially since many of them you can't actually see directly on Steam. Not only skins, Buff also became a popular platform for CSGO traders to check out their values of really rare stickers and other items which you can't find in the Steam marketplace. The story of Buff 163 might have begun with Chinese users during its early days, but with its popularity on the rise, the marketplace has gotten the attention of users across the globe. There was a video titled Buff 163 Guide, a complete guide to the biggest CSGO marketplace, which was released by Zipple that popularized Buff and made it more accessible to a larger audience. And it's not just used only for high tier skin traders either. The truth is that the platform has found success by making the marketplace hassle free and by offering an extremely small seller fee when compared to other markets, so that players who might just be getting into the world of trading skins would resort over to Buff 163. The marketplace achieved its success by not just limiting it to CSGO items. Buff allows players to trade items from Team Fortress, Dota 2, and also Rust. This then gives traders the option to use that balance they just received to purchase some CSGO skins. Some popular items apart from CSGO skins would be the Dota 2 Arcanas, which has now become an extremely popular choice of withdrawal among skin traders because of its high and consistent liquidity. One of the key advantages that kept this marketplace preferred would be its reduced seller fee. When you compare the seller fee of this marketplace, you would notice the wide gap. For example, the fee on a Steam Market transaction is about 15%, where CSGO items on Buff have around 2.5%. On top of this, the swift selling times are indeed another attractive aspect of Buff 163, and this has helped the users to sell or purchase most skins much faster than on other websites. Nowadays, Buff is owned by the Chinese internet technology company NetEase, and the fact is that the platform has a valuation of over $70 billion. NetEase might not be a new name in the world of Chinese video games and entertainment, as it has previously partnered with large companies like Blizzard and Marvel Comics to bring a plethora of games and comic books into the Chinese market. Being owned by NetEase has without a doubt increased the trustworthiness of Buff and has helped it climb up the ladder to becoming one of the most reliable skin trading marketplaces in the world. The website is also an asset among the Chinese player base. The platform currently has around 20.8k different items available on the marketplace, with a total of 3.9 million listed offers. It's estimated that the CSGO skins on Buff 163 has a combined value of roughly $217 million. Recently, Buff had a huge traffic increase with the announcement of CS2 in March 2023. The traffic went from 3.9 million in February to 5.7 million in March, creating a 46.15% increase. But if you thought that was impressive, the very next month in April, Buff received another 38% increase, going from 5.7 to over 7.9 million visits. On June 1st, 2021, the platform witnessed a mind-boggling deal as the Medusa with a 4x Catavita 2014 holo was sold. The skin was purchased by YouTuber prodigy DDK for 128k at the time. This showed that there was no doubt Buff 163 was the real deal. Buff is also known to have a discount on their items when you compare it to their Steam price, which has a median across the site of 32.49%, allowing players to get the item that they want for a lot less than it may cost somewhere else. Even though they're at the top of their category, they don't stop innovating. On April 3rd, 2023, Buff announced that they will be officially sponsoring the CSGO team of Rare Atom, showing their support for the CSGO scene and how they want to remain a big name in it. Then on April 14th, Buff announced that they'll be partnering up with Perfect World, the distributor for CSGO in China. What will get followed up with this partnership is something we're yet to uncover. Perfect World previously had their own marketplace, which they suspended before this partnership. When you combine everything we just talked about, this is why Buff became the biggest CSGO marketplace, even though it was launched less than 5 years ago in 2018. So what are your thoughts on why Buff became so successful? Have you ever used this marketplace? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as this video took quite a while to get ready.